The world tells men to be softer, more compliant. It whispers that the raw, untamed spirit is a relic. But the deepest truth resides not in external validation, but in the silent forge of self-mastery. Becoming the man you were truly meant to be is not a gentle ascent. It is a brutal ascent. The journey of a man is often a solitary one, not because he is incapable of connection, but because true growth demands a shedding of what is comfortable, familiar, and easy. It requires a dismantling of the self that seeks only approval, a self that prioritizes fleeting peace over enduring strength. This is not a path for the faint of heart. It is a path paved with necessary loss. Consider the craftsman. He does not create beauty by coddling the material. He uses force, precision, and an unyielding vision to shape it. The stone resists, the wood splinters, the metal demands heat. Only through pressure and deliberate action does the potential become manifest. So too does the man who seeks to realize his true potential. The cost is real. It is paid in comfort, in the warm embrace of constant companionship, in the sweet relief of not having to stand alone. It is paid in the silence that follows when your truths are too stark for polite society. It is paid in the moments you must stand against the tide of popular opinion, knowing that many will mistake your resolve for arrogance, your silence for coldness. Many men, fearing this cost, choose stagnation. They cling to the periphery of life, content with a pale imitation of their own potential. They settle for the applause of the crowd, the easy agreement of friends, the comfortable lie that they are good enough as they are. This is the tragedy of the unlived life, a slow erosion of spirit in exchange for a shallow, fleeting peace. But for the man who understands, the cost is not a deterrent. It is a prerequisite. He sees the sacrifice not as a loss, but as an investment. Each comfort shed, each easy opinion rejected, each moment of chosen solitude is a brick laid in the foundation of his true self. He understands that what he gives up is not as valuable as what he stands to gain. Mastery, resilience, and an unshakable inner citadel. This inner citadel is not built by seeking external validation. It is forged in the fires of self-discipline, in the quiet contemplation of difficult truths, in the deliberate confrontation of one's own shadow. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, continually reminded himself of this internal focus. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The true work is internal, and it is the hardest work a man will ever undertake. What is this internal work? It is the constant vigilance over one's own thoughts and actions. It is the refusal to be swayed by emotion when reason demands clarity. It is the willingness to face failure, not as a definitive end, but as a lesson etched in the flesh. It is the courage to look inward, to see the flaws, the weaknesses, the unaddressed wounds, and to begin the painstaking process of healing and rebuilding. The man who pays the price is often misunderstood. His quiet intensity is mistaken for aloofness. His commitment to his path is seen as selfishness. His necessary boundaries are perceived as rejection. He learns that the closer he gets to his authentic self, the further he may drift from the superficial connections that once defined his social landscape. This is the paradox of self-mastery. To become more fully yourself, you must often become less of what others expect you to be. You must sever ties with the parts of yourself that are merely reflections of external desires. This requires a courage that most men never cultivate. The courage to be alone with oneself, not in a state of loneliness, but in a state of profound self-possession. Think of the ancient warrior. His discipline was not a choice. It was survival. His willingness to endure hardship was not a virtue. It was a necessity. He understood that the comfort of the hearth was a distant second to the strength required to protect it. He accepted the scar, the burden, the potential death, because he understood the value of what he fought for. The modern man faces a different kind of battlefield, but the principles remain the same. The enemy is often internal. Complacency, fear, the siren call of distraction. The weapon is discipline, the shield is wisdom, and the goal is not conquest, but self-command. And like the warrior, he must be willing to pay the price. This price is also paid in the currency of pleasure. The man committed to his path understands that immediate gratification is often the enemy of long-term fulfillment. He forgoes the fleeting highs for the enduring satisfaction of building something meaningful. He trains his palate to appreciate the substance over the sensation, the enduring over the ephemeral. He learns to find value not in what he consumes, but in what he creates. He finds meaning not in what is given to him, but in what he earns through sheer effort and willpower. This shift in perspective is fundamental. It moves a man from a passive recipient of life's offerings to an active architect of his own destiny. What are you truly building? Is it a life of comfort and avoidance, or a monument to your own potential? The question itself is a summons. The answer requires looking past the immediate ease and confronting the deeper calling that resonates within. It demands acknowledging the cost, and then making the choice. This choice is made every day, in 1,000 small decisions. It is the decision to wake early when the bed calls. It is the decision to pursue the difficult task when the easy one beckons. It is the decision to speak truth when silence is more convenient. Each decision is a confirmation of your commitment to the man you are becoming. And what of the future? The man who pays the price is not guaranteed success in the eyes of the world. He may never achieve fame or fortune, but he will achieve something far more valuable: a profound sense of integrity, a deep well of inner peace, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing that he lived in alignment with his highest potential. He becomes a man who is not easily broken. His foundations are deep. His character is unyielding. He may face storms, he will endure trials, but he will stand. This is the ultimate reward for embracing the cost. So, ask yourself, are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to let go of the comfort, the approval, the easy path, to embrace the difficult, lonely, yet profoundly rewarding journey of becoming the man you are meant to be? The cost is steep, but the man you will become is priceless. This is the grim, undeniable truth. He becomes a man who is not easily broken. His foundations are deep. His character is unyielding. He may face storms, he will endure trials, but he will stand. This is the ultimate reward for embracing the cost. The man you were meant to be is forged in the fires of sacrifice, not in the soft glow of compromise. He stands alone, unyielding, priceless.